You are welcome to another edition of Islamic Finance Daily Update, where we give you a snapshot of activities in the non-interest finance market. We begin with the story that the Islamic Development Bank today hosted a webinar on the Group Private Sector Action Response to COVID-19, which was organized by the ISDBG and inaugurated by the President, Dr. Banda Aja. The main objective of the webinar focused on the challenges facing the private sector and global economy during COVID-19 outbreak. It was also an avenue to present the ISDB Group private sector entities' immediate joint action response and the future outlook to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, the webinar highlighted the ISDB Group $2.3 billion strategic preparedness and response program for COVID-19 under its 3-R's approach: respond, restore, and restart. It had in attendance private sector players, experts, and scholars across the OIC member countries. The Islamic Research and Training Institute has launched the Islamic Social Finance Report 2020, which focuses on the potential of Islamic social finance tools in reducing poverty levels and achieving other sustainable development goals in the Maghreb. The report revealed that the Islamic social finance sector, comprising of Zakat, Waqf, that is Islamic endowments, and Islamic microfinance, has huge potential that remains largely untapped in the region. The new report is a result of the IRTI multi-year flagship initiative to address the knowledge and information gap pertaining to the Zakat, Waqf, and other not-for-profit sectors in the member countries of the Islamic Development Bank. It covers the Islamic social finance sector in 5 Northwest African countries, namely Algeria, Libya, Mauritania, and Morocco and Tunisia. IRTI launched the maiden issue of ISFR in February 2014 as a pioneering initiative. At the time, it was the first ever publication globally to use the term Islamic social finance to describe the Islamic philanthropy based on not-for-profit sector, said Dr. Sami Al-Suwalem, Acting Director General of IRTI. Since then, the Islamic Research and Training Institute has issued 3 more Islamic social finance reports covering different regions across the globe. Previous ISFR brought to the fore some interesting facts, including that a small upward push in Zakat and Waqf mobilization in many countries could generate enough funds to meet the resources gap for poverty eradication. Such resources raising was a clear possibility in countries that were proactive in reforming their respective Islamic social finance sectors through creating an enabling regulatory and policy environment and building capacity through a network of supporting institutions. These findings have once again been validated by the present study in the context of the 5 Northwest African countries, according to Dr. Mohamed Obadullah, lead research economist at IRTI, who has been leading the ISFR project team since inception. Speaking during the launching of the report on 24th of June 2020, organized by the ISDB, Islamic Finance Community of Practice, Dr. Abdullah underlined some key features of the Zakat and Waqf sectors in the region and policy actions recommended for the countries to fully tap the potential of Islamic social finance. The existence of dedicated laws of Zakat and Waqf in countries like Algeria, Libya, and Morocco has had significant positive impact on mainstreaming of the sectors. Similar action is called for in Mauritania as well as in Tunisia, where draft laws have already been prepared based on positive recommendations of numerous studies over the years. Total construction output in the Middle East and North African region is expected to witness a big slump for the rest of the year, and the sector is expected to face headwind in 2021 with a slow recovery. Global Data, a leading data and analytics company, reviewed. Global Data has further cut its construction output growth forecast for the region for 2020 to -2.4%, down from the previous forecast of 1.4% due to the continued spread of COVID-19. Construction sector in the MENA region is expected to be beat by the triple whammy of lower oil production, lower oil prices, and contracting non-oil sectors, the data provider said in a statement. Yasmi Gozi, economist at Global Data, said construction activity for the remainder of 2020 is set to see poor performance, while there is usually weak construction activity in the holy month of Ramadan and during the hot summer months of June, July, and August. This is usually compensated by strong performance at the beginning and end of the year. However, this will not be the case this year due to the strict lockdown policies that extended until the end of May. Jordan Zakat Fund distributed $5 million Jordanian dollars to 218,000 families in first half of the year 2020, according to the Fund's Director General Abdul Smiyat. Smiyat said in a press conference last week that the exact amount stood at 49,463,336 Jordanian dollars, from which 218,396 families benefited. The fund reaches more than 50,000 families annually through its main budget and the donation made to its branches, which are distributed throughout the kingdom, he said. And that will be all for today on Islamic Finance Daily Update. To watch more videos, read news stories, reports, and analysis on Islamic finance, log on to our website www.rocheentry.com. Also, you can engage us on our social media handles displaying on the screen. Thank you for watching. See you again tomorrow, and bye for now.